Wow. You ready? Okay, we are now live on the channel. I want to say how bad FS Cloud has been for me. It's bad. FS Cloud is bad. It is really bad. Look at this. I've had to resort to an EasyJet plane because the planes I loaded in order to fly tonight, guys, FS Cloud said, let's put it that way, it would not have it at all. Not at all. Don't. They've just said something in my head which is even more annoying. Right, okay, let me just get this set up so I can drop you guys into the stream now. Bear with me and I will do my best. I'm all confused now, so bear with me because I've got a funny feeling I'm gonna have a bad night tonight. I can just see it. Stream. Mr. Mobile Game, how are you? Right, if I click that button, you guys are now live on the 50 Plus Gamers stream. Please do not swear.
Flip.
Right, okay, so can you hear those guys? Okay, say, as you appear in Discord, DevX, would you like to say hello?
Hello.
Empire, would you like to say hello?
Hello.
Oh my God. Don't blow people's ears off.
I was actually expecting the word maybe to come out then.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? This is all, do you know something? I'm annoyed. 50 is annoyed tonight.
We can't have meatballs.
Maybe.
I'm normally okay, but what's happened is FS Cloud has decided to go, no way am I going to work for you. I loaded, I think it was 2 or 3 planes in last night, and what seems to have happened is they've messed things up. So I've had to go for an EasyJet. I've had to do an EasyJet, which I didn't really want to do, but guess what? I did have an Austria Alliance plane and all this kind of stuff and all that lot set up to go, but guess what? I can't show you them default skins, me being known as the default pilot. Let me get myself set up as well, because I've got to do that. Right, guys, let's just get set up to take off. This is annoying. I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
I should have put the annoying stream from 50.
Are you
So
still in FS Cloud, Dev?
I am indeed. So
oh, okay, that's it. Just rub it in. You just keep... I'll tell you what, Empire, you just keep mentioning FS Cloud, right, and we will stay friends.
FS Cloud.
Bobby9324, how come I can't see your screen? I just get a black screen, mate. That's you. I would refresh. That's going to be you. Can anybody else see me? Because I can see what's going out on I can see what's going out on Twitch. So that's going to be on his side.
What devices?
Can we do later Air Canada? I tell you what we'll do, Mobile Gamer. We will put. I will look for an Air Canada skin for the next flight that we do, which will probably be next Friday, or we might. Do you know something, guys? I'm going to drop another one in the week. So we'll do another flight in the week. We're going to have to be careful because DevX is on lates, and I normally fly with these 2 crazy mods when I do flying anyway. But we'll try and drop another one in for you, and we'll do Air Canada.
I'm glad he said crazy. I thought you were going to say something else.
I was, but I have to be careful because the good lady's in the kitchen. Right, bear with me, and I will flick the camera on in a bit. I'm just trying to sort my life out.
Yeah.
I know what it's going to be like. It's going to be one of those crazy nights for me. I just know it. Right, let's hit that button there as well and get that minimised. Oh, God, I'm not looking forward to this tonight now. I feel agitated because something just didn't work right for me. It's so annoying, that is, when it does that. Okay, let's get clearance. And my sound's not working properly as well. There we go. Start to a good evening. Let's get that sorted out. Bear with 50. I'm just going to slow down and take the time on everything. Sound. Drop it to that one. And we should get sound. Right, wonderful. Okay. It wants me to go to 6,000. Let's do that. 50 is not happy today. Not at all. 6,000. The engines are off anyway, so I'll put them on in a second. Wait, are there people on this plane or not? Yes, there are.
Yeah, blow up dolls.
Just put that to 0. Drop that to 0. Because I don't know what the heading is at the moment.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee, cleared to Vienna Airport. Is filed. Fly runway.
I'm gonna. Do you know what's gonna do me now? I'm gonna try and use GSX and see what happens. Jimmy was crazy. How are you, sir? I'm not getting on this flying catastrophe. You know, you're my VIP pilot. Sorry, VIP passenger. I did this deliberately for you. We've got no landing gear. I don't think we've got any wings either.
What about
I was just going to say, if you should put Jimmy on your plane as a VIP pilot, I think you better get off the plane as well.
Let's get those on. Well, to be honest and truthfully, don't, because 50's not happy today. Let's get the taxi lights on. 50 is not happy today, and let's just flick. If there's beer on board, I'll come. Listen. What do you drink, Jimmy? What beer do you drink? Because I'm just going to send the stewardess out now before we take off to, right, what was that one that...
Okay, check. That's fine.
Let me just click that. Because you can put the map on this, can't you, as well? Click map. Menu first, and then map.
50 plus game is ready to stream. Y'all watch it.
Well, I'm gonna take
Mr.
off
Chop, Suey, Lewis, and the news, as normal, as every stream. He is coming in with his outstanding host. Are you ready?
You're ready.
Woo! Okay. Start with a B and ends with an R. Oh gosh, right. She's gone to get it. Right, let's just get that there. I think it's... No, it's there and there, isn't it? Let's have a look. Your car. Right, let's get these engines started. There we go.
And I'm up.
Already?
Yep.
Yeah.
God's sake, I'm just starting the engines.
I'm holding short of the runway.
God.
And it's raining. Let's flip.
I've just started the bloody engines, mate. It's given me runway 3 to take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. 3 right.
Yeah, that's right.
Shit, this is complete.
Get the other one on. Okay, 50 is behind as usual. Always, honestly. You know, look, you guys know me already. Right, acknowledge clearance.
See, Empire, we can't win. 50 complains when he's in front and Chat complains when he's behind.
Always.
I know,
It's always the
I
same
know.
with me.
We can't win.
I never get any... I never get praised for doing anything right. Probably because I don't do things right. Right, let's look at these flaps now. Let's get them down to 1. Okay, let's get those on just before we get up in the air. Let's do that. Put them on max because I'm going to need them in this bloody thing. I haven't flown this one for a while, to be honest. Right, okay, so and let's do this. Let's get GSX. Let's see if GSX is going to give me any issues. Oh, okay, it won't do. Miss. Oh, I keep doing that now. You know, I keep thinking Mrs. Story Chick, but now it's been explained. Story Chick, how are you? Well, you never do anything right to be praised about. That's it now. I'm only going to listen. I made a bit of a pact with myself, only to read out chat that has got something to do with the game or the sim that I'm playing, rather than people having a go at 50. So do you know what? You're going to hate me, guys. You're going to hate me because I am not going to read out chat unless it has anything to do with the game. You've got to do that laugh after being something sinister like that. You've got to do it. Right, okay, guys, let me just have a quick check here. So we are set. Go there, that's right, turn that valve off, otherwise the plane will stall. That's gone off, that's fine, we are fine there. Oh, God, what a monster face. That looks like Empire. I think I'm going to have to turn... I'll just go for follow me instead. To be fair. Welcome to the 50s plane. Our pilot is... Please, fasten your seatbelts and do not smoke on the plane. Thank you. And have a good flight. Oh, mobile. That's great. I don't have that. I might have that sound pack in here. Bear with... I'll turn it on in a second. I might have that sound pack in here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not quite sure about that one. Right, okay. I'm going to use the old dreaded... what you call it? I'm going to use the old dreaded one because I can't get... I don't want to turn the engines off again. Just hit that button there as well. Oh, I feel irritated because FS Cloud's not working, and if I do a good landing, which I doubt it very much, oh, I'm going to have to make the scores up. Oh, there we go. Look, I'm going to have to make all these scores up, which I'm not really pleased about. Honestly, this is not good. And I've got no scenery for this airport as well. Empire.
I don't either.
Oh, God.
Neither have I.
Well, we did. I wouldn't expect you. Oh, Mr. Joe Williams, how are you? Long time no see, sir. When I haven't seen somebody for a while, I say...
You ready?
Hello, 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 sir. How are you anyway? Indie man. Vaping acceptable. Yes, yeah. Vaping is... Bobby, bear with me 1 second, Bobby, and I will read that message, sir. Bobby, thank you very, very much for that host, sir.
I'll watch it.
I've tried everything and can't seem to sort it. I'm only on my tablet. I can hear you and see the chat, but can't see anything, mate. My quality is on auto and I can't change it, so I might have to watch someone else. I'm sorry, buddy, but I'll apologise for that. I don't think it's me. I'll be honest with you, I do not think it is me, because I don't have, or you guys don't have the ability to turn my channel down any lower, because I am not partnered. They took that away from us all of a sudden. You used to be able to go into the cogwheel and change it to auto and all things like that, but I don't know if you still can. Not missing anything, buddy. Oh, Jimmy.
Mind you, it's just an idea.
Yeah.
If he's doing it on his tablet, he's obviously doing it through the Twitch chat. What if he tries doing it on the... taking the multi-link and then just clicking on your screen from the multi-link?
Well, I will drop the multi-link
Because
in now.
It's already in. It's already in.
Okay.
Empire did that.
Bobby, just before you go, mate, try and click the multi-link and see if you can see us there, because if I click the multi-link, let me just check what's going off here. 1 second. Let me just check what's going off here.
Because obviously the multi-link's not taking it directly from Twitch, is it? Well, it is, but it's not. But it's not showing via the Twitch app, sort of.
Well, I can see myself on the multi-link as well. Let me just turn the volume down. Yeah, I can see myself there as well. I don't think it's you, mate. I think it must be because it's been happened to me a few people, and that's yeah. Okay, I apologise for that. What I tell you what it might be. You might need to either to update your what is it, Java? What is it that it plays through? Java, isn't it?
Java, yeah.
Yeah, you might need to update your JavaScript. It might be that, in fact. I think internet is overloaded with people. Now, I don't think that's going to be a problem. All that would do is either stutter or give you a bad quality stream. That's all that would do. It wouldn't stop you from actually seeing anything, because I've now put the multi-link up and I can see the two guys. I'll drop that to the end. Yeah, I can see everybody at the moment. So I don't think it is that. Akoka! Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Right, Empire should be well in front by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing that thing down a little bit too quick.
You just circle the airport for a bit, Pyre.
I did actually. I'd taken off and I had to do
Oh,
a
that's
go
good.
around.
That's good. You're keeping yourself safe, guys. I've just used my phone and I can see you, mate, so I think it's my Samsung tablet. It might just need updating, Bobby, to be honest. I mean, I've got issues as well, don't forget. I mean, in life itself. I mean, with FS Cloud, but you know what?
FS Cloud, we know.
Every time when I try to fly, I always start in the runway because I think it's easier to do. It probably is because I used to do that all the time, didn't I, guys?
Yeah.
And it was only through you guys giving me grief that I tend to taxi now. But I don't mind it so much. But if you do
give you grief.
yeah, if you're mobile, if you get something like GSX, yeah, and just install GSX, it will make it easier for you because you can use the follow me. And I know sometimes I'm not the best pilot, so what it's all about is learning where your taxis are and reading the signs on the actual ground so that you can follow the correct taxi route to the runway. I've looked at it and it all seems up to date. I would do your Java. If you go into Chrome and just type Java and just run it again and let it update. Because when you've updated your Java, normally it shows this symbol spinning around and it will say install complete. You should be okay with that.
Right, you taxiing now, yeah?
Yeah, I'm taxiing. I'm going
Right,
quite.
well, I shall take off now then.
Somebody who's coming into land. Somebody is coming into land.
We'll have to wait because I'm on the runway.
Well, it doesn't look like they're waiting. They've just literally come down. Just hit that to level that off. Yeah, they've just come in. And I apologise, guys, but I am not going to be able to use FS Cloud so you can see the boys.
Right, if someone should come down, that must be some AI traffic on your side.
It must be, yeah. It's just come in, look.
Yeah, because I can't see.
Yeah, it's just come in.
Over me, and I've got a plane sitting behind me, which is my AI traffic.
Well, I can't see you guys on the runway or anything now, can I? So
no, so that's why I'm just going to take off. I was waiting.
That's going to be a problem for me. I've looked and it seems to be all up to date. I accidentally typed Lgav and it came up with volcanic soup. Lava. Oh dear. I thought that spelled L-A-R-V-A, lava. Mr. Shy. How are you, Mr. Shy? Hope you are well.
World Travel 3678. Request taxi to the gate. World Travel 3678.
P-Jaff, right, I know you sent me, I wanted to speak to you and I'm glad you've come in. You sent me 550, I followed you on your Steam and I thought you are doing well. Yes, I will
This is your safety message from EasyJet.
Oh, chops!
Please listen. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening.
All over this land. Oh, come on, Chops. You didn't have to pay for that one. Oh, my God. Right. Let me just have a quick chat with Pav. Pajivs. Right. I will accept your actual name on my Steam account. Because you sent it to me, I've always said if anybody sends me a invite, they need to let me know who they are. And at the time of me looking at it, I thought, I know this guy because I am too protective of my Steam account, but I will accept it because I know who you are, so not a problem. As soon as we have done this flight or when we are in the air, I will accept it for you, sir. Not a problem.
Okay, I'm up in the air.
Oh, you guys are... Oh, well, I can't see anyway, can I?
No, I've only just taken off anyway.
Okay, it's not a problem. You don't have to explain anything. It's all good. It's all good.
World travel 3678. Hold position. Caution other
I'm just taking it nice and
World travel
steady because I am
3678.
agitated. Where are we flying to? We are flying to Vienna. So we're flying to Vienna, which is LOWW. Lima Oscar Whiskey Whiskey. That's where we are going. Chops, thank you very, very much for those bits there. And again, guys, I hope we are all keeping safe, washing our hands and cleaning our butts.
Yeah, washing my butts and cleaning my hands.
No, thank you, though. I'll always appreciate the fact that you've stayed with me all this time. I'm going to get some nice sausage. I worry about that guy, I do. I do worry about him, honestly. I am so worried about Mr. Jimmy.
Oh, boy.
I kind of don't like flying games on mobiles because if you want to fly all planes, you need to. Yeah. I've never really done any flying on mobiles or things like that. Do you know what I mean?
None of us haven't.
Yeah. Kind
It'd
of.
be damn hard.
I don't know because you've got some decent ones out there, you know. I like them shooting up games on what you call it. I play word search a lot. Wash your hands, scrub your toes, scratch your bum, and pick your nose. That's the way to do it. That's the best way to do it, I think, in that particular order as well. Right, okay, let me just get on the runway. I kind of like taxiing because it's quite relaxing, isn't it?
Yep.
To be fair.
Especially if it's a long, huge airport.
What's that one? Is it Holland? No, what is it? Which one is it?
Schiphol.
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 Oh, I've got to get scenery for that, you know, because I reckon that airport must look absolutely amazing with scenery, you know.
Yeah, but it's like Heathrow, bad FPS.
Yeah, that's just what you
I
get.
think
Right,
it'd be
okay.
worse than Heathrow, wouldn't it? The size of it.
50 is
Yeah,
on
it
as the runway. Right, let's go for tower. Request takeoff. Okay, boys. Okay. Let's have a look. 6,000. What's the heading on this one? 030. Let's just punch that in. Let's just punch that in there. Okay. Acknowledge.
Runway 3 right, Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Okay, boys, let's go. Amsterdam. 50 is at the runway, watch out. Oh, please. Please.
Aren't you taking off yet?
I'm just doing it now. You know what? I better do a good takeoff, you know, because I'm thinking, oh my God. Oh dear, boys. Let's just pull this back just slightly so I can hit the tit. Oh God. Right, 50 is up.
About time.
Oh, I have got the sound back in.
Oh, that's good. You just couldn't hear it. In the reds.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Contact us at departure on 121.
Oh, who's that? Dev!
121.4 for Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot,
Oh, Dev
Tango,
X.
Yankee.
Yes.
Also at this time, please turn off any portable electronic equipment until we're parked at the gate.
Dev!
I thought I'd wait for you to take off and give you something to cheer you up.
Good timing. Good timing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you on board our flight today. When we are at a working altitude, it'll be our
Woohoo!
Athens departure. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot.
Okay.
Climbing through 2,600 for 6,000.
Let's get that turned off.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee, Athens departure. Roger. Altimeter 2992. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Contact Troni.
Devex, thank you very much for that. Do you know something, Dev?
Yes, sir.
It has been 27 months for your
Yeah.
outstanding subscription to me, sir.
You ready?
Worth every month.
Thank you very much. You can stop that.
Nanoseconds.
Turn left,
Yeah.
heading 300. Climb and maintain 6,000. Turn left, heading
Well, I'm at my top
climb
of,
and maintain 6,000.
Of my altitude, which is
Three,
35,000 feet.
what you gone to?
35,000.
Wow, you're going to get there so quick.
I'm going up to 30,000 on this one.
Well, I stayed at 27, and I will ask for a different. Laura, how are you? Laura says, "Hi Empire, hey Dev, how are you?" I don't know if she's American. I don't know. I got no idea.
Hello, Laura.
Hi Laura, how are you? Are you well?
How's it going, Laura?
Just be careful when Empire starts speaking to you, yeah? We've already had a conversation about him today.
There it is. Don't listen to 50 because he doesn't know what he's talking
We've
about.
already had that conversation about you. You make sure that you behave yourself, sir.
If you want, Laura, we can take the restraining order out on him for you.
There it is. There it is. Don't come.
Oh dear. We had a conversation about him and said, listen, behave yourself.
Wow.
18.
Well, I can see what the updates are now. Well, I can spectate Dev and that's it.
I know it is annoying.
Well, firstly, Dev, you're heading the wrong direction.
What's he been up to? Oh, don't, because I'm gonna miss all this. Oh no, come on, guys.
You haven't turned to your left yet, Dev.
I'm following the flight plan.
Yeah, but you over there and I'm over here. What?
yeah, but don't forget you do your flight plan set up via whatever
FMC.
flight plan you set yours up. Yeah.
I know, but you're heading towards Syria and.
I will turn later.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
Well,
this is
my
the-
plane will turn later.
This is the part I love the most. Laura, thank you for that. But
Your
this
ATC's fired.
is the part I like the best.
Whoops. Daisy.
And the thing on flying games on mobile, if you want to move your fly, you need to move your device. Oh, I get what you mean now. Yeah, you can't kind of log in on a different device and just pick that game up. You should be able to, though, to be honest. I find that a little bit hard to understand because you should be able to. Because don't forget, even if you go to the website and you log in on a different device, it should be okay. Yeah, I don't understand that one too much, but I always normally tend to think that if you go to a different device and you put your user and password in, it would pick you up as normal anyway, to be honest.
What's your ETA?
Me? Dear
Everyone's.
God. Mine's, I'm still climbing. It says 2 hours 35, heading 303. 674 nautical miles to go, sir.
You Dev?
I have 659 nautical miles. I can't give you because mine's all done by waypoints. But roughly round about an hour.
The day I've had today, to be fair,
One hour
has
45 minutes,
been
Dev.
a little bit, I'll say a little bit challenging for me, because I've found out that things are going to change dramatically for me, which I'm going to let you guys know probably after Monday, as well as the little demon child has been on one today, she was fine. She was sat in here with me, and I was watching Gotham on one screen, and I kept thinking she can't watch this because it's a little bit violent. So what I did, I put Peppa Pig on the other screen for her and paused what I was watching. I then got into watching Peppa Pig, which I'm not going to admit to. Hey, listen, it was about Peppa Pig and the bump in Mummy's tummy. So don't knock it, right?
So you did enjoy it then?
It was very educational, and
Did you learn anything?
well, I put it this way: something to do with the birds and the bees, but something about honey, not what I was expecting. And
Yeah, the bees sting if you get too close.
yeah, and then I enjoyed it, Laura. Yeah, it doesn't take that much to get 50 enjoyed, and and she was kind of sat with me. Really, honestly, she was really content. She was sat on my lap. She was watching it for over an hour. Okay. And then all of a sudden, she says, "Grandad, I want to go wee-wee." Now, I can't take her to go for a wee-wee, so I said, "You need to find your mum." So she went in to see her mum, and within about 10 minutes, all I could hear was all hell let loose. And I thought, oh my God. So I shut the door, like a Grandad would do, and put the lock on, and I was fine. So my day's been quite challenging, to be honest. Yeah, it's been an interesting day. I mean, the weather's been absolutely brilliant. It's been so nice outside, now we can't go out. I don't get that.
I know.
I don't understand that. We're not allowed out, yet the gods have gone, I pray upon these people in this devastating times. Let them have good weather and enjoy themselves in their homes. How? I don't get it. So it's just been, it's...
He knew it was going to be sunny, that's why he put the bands on.
Yeah, it's been a bit funny, really, to be honest, because I keep thinking I'm like concerned about work and things like that. I just need to sort my screen out. Here we go.
Oh, Dave,
You hear Boris made his announcement that he's got it now.
Yeah, I heard that. A lot of people have sympathised with him because, to be fair, you've got to look at Boris, a newly appointed Prime Minister, right? And look at what he's having to deal with, to be fair.
Well, I don't know, he was on for about 5 minutes. He mentioned he's got the mild symptoms, he's got the persistent cough. He never coughed once in that interview.
Yeah.
Even the minister's got it too, the healthcare minister.
Well, look, they were all, think about it, how it happened. They were all stood side by side, less than a metre apart, yeah? And, Boris is coming out saying...
party.
Yeah,
kissing, hugging, yeah.
Yeah. So you can't, to be honest and truthfully, it's a difficult one, this is. It's really, really difficult. Tough times for everybody, real tough times for everybody, that's all I can say. Yeah, I'm talking to Neo. Because I've picked up that, if you aren't aware, guys, I've picked up a game called The Last Oasis. And I went on it to try it out today, and the servers were down. It's a PvP game, a PvP, and the servers are down. Right, I've got to go to 24 now, boys.
So what's the game about?
It's more like it's like an apocalypse survival kind of thing. You're in the desert, trying to find an oasis.
All right.
And it's kind of it's. I'm trying to think. You ever play Conan?
No, but I've seen it.
Yeah, but it's hard to explain. It looks a really, I love survival games. It looks really nice. Have a look at it anyway, because it's only 20 quid. It's not breaking the bank.
You have to keep eating.
I don't know, because I didn't get that far. The servers were down. I don't know. I'll put it this way: I think I starved to death looking for a server. Has it got GP, Liam, and Noel Gallagher in it? Oh, that's sad. No, because we can't find them. It's the last Oasis we're looking for. So I think it's probably got Liam, but we can't find Gallagher. We can't find Noel. Sorry. Oh, Mr. Shy, I like that.
FS Cloud's just crashed on me.
Right, what did I say?
Yep. Not the simulator, but the FS Cloud.
The game.
No, FS Cloud.
Yeah, it's crashed on me. Won't let me run mine.
So whip.
I think I made. You know what I didn't do though, guys? I didn't restart the PC, did I?
Well, that probably won't make any.
Okay, boys.
Sometimes
Okay.
it can when
Yeah.
your certain programs requiring it restart, don't they?
Yeah, that's what I
When you
mean.
install.
Okay, boys, we've got Adam Appletech we've got Adam Appletech supporting the stream. He's got a bandana on my emote. Please say hi.
Maybe.
Adam, hello. Do not deface the 50 plus gamers emote. It is a criminal offence. In the chat. It is. Oh, I need to turn these off as well. I've gone way past 10,000. Oh my good God. 50 you are lacking. And I can actually flick that to 3.
You checked everything else, flaps, landing gear.
Oh, that's an idea. Yeah, me flap. Yeah. Landing gear. I think the landing gear's up. Yep. I don't like the climb on that plane at all.
That is way too high.
No, it's not.
Well, it looks high though.
It is. Look, it's getting worse now. Look, you see? What's that about? It's this plane. I've had this problem before. It's this plane. Right, I'm going to have to hit that. Yeah, it's this plane. I always have this problem with this plane. I've just realised it's the plane. I always have this problem with this plane. I didn't realise. Right, bear with me, guys, because 50 has got a problem. I'm going to have to pull back here. Yeah, it's that plane. Yeah, I'm doing it now. I know. It's a vertical climb on it, I know.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee, please expedite your climb to flight level 2.
I'm trying to get the plane in order. It does this all the time. Honestly, it's so weird. Right, there we go. I will look at that in a minute though, you know, because I think... Well, the trim setting's okay. It's just this plane. Your elevator trim setting is off. Which one's that one? Speed brake. Yeah, it is now, but you just can't climb as high with this one. I remember if I put it to... Right, we're climbing now. Just there, look. I always have this problem with this plane. It's the plane, not the... Right, just going to go up a notch. Your speed is low. What? My speed? How can my speed be low? My speed's at 300. Although the KSI speed's not right on there. Oh, here we go, look. We're going up now. Yeah, that's what I mean.
What's the temperature reading on your gauge?
Yeah.
The dials on.
Who?
The temperature reading on the gauge with the 4 dials on.
Well, what's
17, isn't it? Minus 17.
Okay, it might need, if you haven't got them switched on in the overhead panel, you've got the pitot heat and the ISO switch is.
Looks normal to me.
Everything looks fine here, and I know it is. Don't I get this? I always get it with this plane. I'm okay at the moment. I'm just going to do it slowly on, see how it climbs. I can turn the speed up, I don't mind that. Basically, if you look at your main display, yeah, which I'm looking at, it shows 200 as your speed. Oh, right, I get what you mean. Yeah, I get it. Well, no, it says 300 here, look, but it says 240. I get what you mean. It shows 240, so I haven't gained speed enough. I get that. You're at 240, you need to gain speed again. Yeah, I get that. I can turn it up anyway, I'm not worried about that. But yeah, 350 and it might read. I do get problems with this plane though when I fly it, honestly, I really do. So let me just drop this. That doesn't affect it. Well, I've got everything on that I've normally got on, which is fine.
Right, should be back in a few minutes.
255.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Now I've got to go to...
Maintain flight level 270.
Right, 270.
Climb and maintain flight level 270.
When you say that doesn't affect it, Adam, which one are you on about? You're at 240, so you need to gain speed then. Yeah, I get that one. I understand what you're saying. But then when you're climbing, you need to really... That should automatically kick in more though, shouldn't it? Right, I think... Leave it out there, wait till you... Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, and then take it down. Your engines are at max speed, means that the engine is not producing enough. They're not at max speed though, are they? They're more or less not at max. Yeah, they've got a bit to go yet. But yeah, I kind of know that when I fly this, I normally don't climb as quick. So I think I'm going to have a problem on the descent with this one. I go.
Spinach.
I'm just reading a message that I've been sent. Auto throttle does that to prevent further damage to the engines. Yeah, okay, that's right. Well, I've got auto throttle on at 350. We're now up to 269 and I'm climbing. So as soon as I level off, I'm only going to 27 anyway. That will be okay. So even when I look here now, I am okay if I was to just literally... I think it's when I hit this thing at 18. It's so weird. Do it at 8 and see what happens. Because the more you climb, the lower the speed goes here for me. Right, we're at 25. We've only got 2,000 feet to go and then we're okay. And then I'll see what happens and see if it hits 350. I'm sure I've flown this plane before and I've had trouble with it. I'm sure I have. I mean, it looks okay. Everything looks all right at the moment. And we've got a fair distance to go anyway, so I should be okay. I should be okay. Right, let me just knock this on as well.
We would like to take this opportunity to welcome you aboard our flight, ladies and gentlemen. The captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign indicating...
We can walk around while we're doing this because I'm going at a nice steady rate for them. We're at 26.
However, we do ask that when you are seated, you keep your seatbelt comfortably fastened. For your
We will be okay, boys. 50 has got this in the bag.
Ladies and gentlemen, it'll be our pleasure to begin our in-flight service with beverages followed by a snack. Cocktails, wine, and beer are $5, and all other beverages, including Starbucks coffee, are complimentary.
Normally in a 737 it should be getting speed at that angle, and it should, and the altitude with those parameters, but due to this being freeware and probably not coded properly, and it is, that I know that's what the problem is, Adam. I know that. I've got to stick to my means. I know that's what it is, because don't forget though, when I normally fly the Ready planes or anything else which is 737s, I'd never have that problem. It never starts to do that. But I've noticed that with this particular plane, it does that. I've had this problem before. It also does it with another freeware that I've got, which is a British Airways one. Same model, 737-800. It does exactly the same thing. If I tend to climb straight away at 18, it just literally starts to do that and go back. Because we're now coming to 27,000, which is probably going to level this off. From that.
Oh, Devix, you are back.
I am back, yeah.
We don't really do I'm talking to Nick. We don't really do. Bear with me, guys. It's that one. I noticed every time I get on a 50 flight, my stomach aches. It will do. It's called excitement of having such a great pilot. 737 from Eric Cantu. I know the guy who developed this plane back in the day. This plane was described to a number of places. Sorry, distributed to a number of places and miscoded. I don't think it's this one though. Right, okay, 27,000 feet, I'm staying there.
Yep, I'm at 30,000.
Yeah, I'm staying at 27 because it looks good to me. The plane seems to be doing what it's supposed to be doing, and I do not want to mess it up. Yep, seems to be okay. Yep. Right, so, okay. It's telling me... Yeah, it is now. It's telling me it will be 1 hour 24 minutes, heading 328, 571 nautical miles. Oh, don't. Adam, don't. Shh. Adam, don't say anything to anybody else. Just keep quiet. What's it saying for you guys?
Distance, 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Okay.
480 left on the clock. 35,000 feet, speeds of 275 knots.
Right, I've got 590 nautical miles to go. Probably at 1 hour 20. Doing heading a 320, 30,000 feet, and doing 305 knots. Oh, and going the right way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Dev should say that first next time. Going the right way.
I will do. That's what she said.
Dream machine. Oh, the dream machine. Oh, dream machine. Dream machine.
Did you get to try the Ember Phantom 1000i? No. Now it's payway aircraft. No, I didn't, to be honest. When you sent that, don't forget, I was busy at work and things like that, Adam. No, I didn't. And I know there is another site where you can actually get that plane from as well, and it's still free, believe it or not. Yeah, I found another site where you can still get that, and it's still free. So,
That one there is a bit baggy.
yeah.
Is that why they made them free?
No. They made it free because there's people at home, so they thought, we'll make it for free. So they got something to fly with over the 2 weeks in their home.
Do you know something,
Doing
Adam?
nothing.
The thing I have, Adam, is I did a flight this no, when did I download that stuff? Last night. I did a flight, because I didn't stream last night, if I remember rightly, Thursday. I did a flight last night, and I did an absolutely outstanding landing.
You did.
I'm only saying that because no one else seen it.
Of only which we have his word for.
Well,
I
come
know,
on,
right?
I'm not going to lie, am I? My P3D at the moment is not necessarily broken, but when I loaded it up yesterday, this particular, I didn't try. Do you know the thing about it? I didn't try another airport, and I should have done. The airport that I was at, which is EGNX, which is Nottingham Airport, the whole airport was gravitizing just above, and I was below the actual taxi, and when I moved the camera, everything else like the vehicles was below as well. So I've got to sort that out, because I haven't, what I did, I loaded it up to test the first time I was going to run it with a new graphics card, and it just gave me that issue. I know. So I've got to, Adam, I've got to sort that out, and I'm going to look at it on Sunday. The elevation bug, that's right. I managed to fix the elevation bug that I had in FSX, because me and Empire did that the other day. That was fine. But in P3D, I'm not quite sure. I think I've got to just sort out a lot of the airports that I'm running from UK 2000. I think that's where the issue is with that, because I've got payware on the airports. Do you reckon that's what it is, Empire?
It can be. It's also, it depends whereabouts it's installed. Like you got some OBEX stuff gets to installed in top of airports,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you've got other things below the airports.
Yeah, okay.
It's the whereabouts.
I'll look at
it's
that anyway.
installed
I'll look at that.
exactly.
I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look at it all anyway. But then, you know, I don't want to go spending money on anything or anything like that now. And we'll see how I go. Because I was speaking to, who was it, Pav? Because he said he couldn't, he sent me a message. And I said, I'm going to have to start looking at, payware planes and things like that. Especially, I'm going to have to, literally, I'm going to have to just start flying the Airbus, because I've got that, and see how I get on with it. Just constant. Do you get what I mean now? Because the problem I'm going to have is when the new 2020 comes out. I think I'll have a problem with that personally. Because I just fly freeway, and it's not difficult to fly freeway, and I'm not going to make out it's difficult or anything like that. I've learned a bit, but I do need to start getting to some of the payway planes, even if it's the basic ones, so that I can keep just refreshing myself and learning the bits that I need to learn as basic. If you need any help, Adam, I know that if I give you a message to give me a call, you're there. I know that, matey. I think at the moment it's me. It's just me.
Well, Devex needs to learn again. He really needs to start doing it more.
In what respect, I don't get time to.
You know. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the sandwiches. Appreciate it.
But to be honest with you, but my flights aren't too bad in Jeddah. It's just some of the trouble with the Cessna's doing at the moment.
With you, flight level 249er, airway 2969er, Athens.
That's true. He keeps getting -1 billion landing rates in Cessnas.
I was just trying to see what the highest minus whatever figure was I can get.
Well, that's easy. Nose down. Put the nose straight down into the ground.
I'm just I'm having a conversation with Neo. It's nothing that he's just asking me stuff and I'm just replying back to him.
What, he's having a child?
Luckily, I've got FSX on my laptop with the Aerosoft Airbus installed. I was able to get my PC when I moved, given there was a lockdown while I moved, and just yesterday they extended it by 2 weeks. Do you know what? This is all we're hearing though, isn't it? Because it's...
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't like to. But it's going to get a little bit worse before it gets better. You'd expect that. I mean, for me personally, it's just all the bad stuff you're hearing. I want to try and, if you talk about it, I'll have a quick chat and then that's it. We go off the subject because I want people to come in here and be able to enjoy themselves, but I then want them to be able to get a little bit of reinsurance if they need that. Do you know what I mean? Because everything is bad. That's all it is. I'm starting to miss McDonald's food. Do you know what, Mr. Shy? Thank you for cheering me up, because guess what? It's only when you're told you can't have something that you then want it. Everybody's been told they can't go out, they all want to go out. Everybody's been told to eat healthy, they want to eat bad. Everybody's been told to moderate the drinking, they want to get pistol. It's just how it is. It's just something that we do. If somebody says to you, I always use this one as a good analogy. Get a red button, put that red button anywhere in the street and put a sign next to it saying, do not press. And I guarantee you, more people will press that button than will look at it and wonder what it does. That's just a common known thing. It's the best psychological thing you can do to somebody. Leave them in a room with a table, a button on it, and it just says do not press, and I guarantee they will press it. I watched a program a few months ago about children, okay, and they were just examining how humans evolve, and all they did, they actually put something in a box and they turned around and said to the child, do not open that box and look in it. Whatever happens, do not do it. So the guy went out the room. Obviously they had a camera on in the room watching them, and within 10 to 15 minutes of him leaving that room, the child had a look in it. But when he came back and said to the child, did you look in that box? No. Do you understand what I mean? It's just something we do as humans. We just like that. People say you can't do something, boom, you're off. That's it, let's do it.
Yeah, but I think that's natural though, isn't it? Because it's rebellion.
Oh, tell me about rebellion. I have got the devil child. I say to her, Nancy, don't do that, and she would do it. She was sat in here with me. I've got 2 keyboards, and it's my fault. It is my fault, and I will, put my hands up to it. I've shown her what buttons make the keyboards change colour.
Well, there you go.
No, but look, you can't. But so I've then got these lights that run around the top and they change colour. But I normally leave it on either red for the mood that I'm in, or blue, depending on what I'm doing now. And she goes, Grandad, I want the coloured lights on. And I'll go, oh my God. You can't put them on in the day, Nancy, because you can't say, Grandad, 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 Grandad. So I put them on. Just refresh. Just refresh, sir. It's not frozen for me. Yeah, it's not frozen. You're going to get, just remember, guys, the biggest thing at the moment as well is we all have to be careful, because if the internet ever goes down, that is going to be a massive problem.
It would make our life even boring. Go back to books and puzzle games.
There was there's an article in the paper, and it shows, I think it was just showing what people are actually doing at the moment. And a lot of people now, well, okay, so the children have literally self-isolated on gaming, okay, because that's what they'll do. A lot of the younger generation, probably between 20 and whatever, are self-isolating on the internet with Facebook, social media, okay?
In gaming.
Yeah, okay, yeah, and you're right, you know, the console stuff. And the older generation are self-isolating, listening to, you'll love this, Dev, the wireless.
Oh God, yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people at the moment are self-isolating, listening to or watching Netflix, Amazon, whatever's out there. So it's, if we didn't have the internet, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what would we do?
So I was trying to tell my boy the other day about televisions and all that, and I said about
I think so as well, Adam.
how his grandmother had one of the first remote control TVs, and I was the remote control.
Oh, come on, back in the day, it was always, my mother was always like that. Turn the television, Steve. Get up, turn this, turn that. Always, every minute. Me want a cup of tea, go make me a cup of tea. We go make a cup of tea. You were like, honestly, but that's what you did back then.
Yeah, it was.
Or hide and seek. I used to love playing that game. Honestly, I used to love playing hide and seek. The only problem was that when I was there for 2 hours, because nobody wanted me around, I used to have to come out on my own. It's not good. Honestly, I'm not being funny. You'd be like this, why didn't you come and look for me? Oh, we stopped playing that 2 days ago. Honestly, it was so bad. I always remember that. You know, hide and seek, battleships, things like that. I mean, I love, to be honest and truthfully, I like when I go on holiday, me and Janet, we always play like cards. Do you get what I mean? Things like that, Jim Rummy and stuff.
Traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 27.
How were the glitches on Hunter? They've sorted them all out now. It had a massive 11. It had it in I think it was about 11.5 gig update.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, honestly, the Learjet's just gone by me. I've just got to report this Learjet inside, although it's already past me.
Oh, that is a super fast Learjet. Or an AI.
There's a game God mode. It is a game mode. Okay, good. It's on Steam also. I'm trying not to spend any money at the moment because I'm going to have to use it to pay my frigging mortgage at this rate, because I don't know if I'm going to get paid. That's my problem. So at the moment, all of my finances are on a hold. I've even had to think to myself and say, I'm going to have to cut down some of my subscriptions. I've got no choice. I've got to start thinking about me now. God mode is great. I would click over, but it will. I should be able to do that anyway without.
God mode, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just looking for it now myself. Let's hope my game don't crash.
Oh, gee, well, Gary's mod.
I've got Gary's mod.
Is that what you're talking about?
No. I've cut down my subscriptions to expected. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut some of mine down. Yeah, I've got Gary's mod. I've had that for a while, you know, because somebody advised me to get it, and it was quite cheap, so I got it. And I think I've only played it. I think I've only got about an hour in it. So that's what it's like.
We all got it, to be honest.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
I don't even know how many hours I've got it.
Let me just have a look.
I can honestly say I haven't.
Oh, you're not like it anyway. Gary's
Well, it's
mods.
only
Right,
£1.50,
I'm just
Dev.
clicking it. I've got 4 minutes. Oh, come on, look. Gary's mods, I've got 4 minutes in it. Look, just there. That is a record. It has a hide and seek mode in it. So somebody's going to have to show me how to play that game and what to do. That's all I can say.
That'll double your game time.
Yeah. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Even if I just leave it open now and run it and don't do anything, I can double my time. I didn't know, Mr. Shy. I'm not that up on this youth chat. Do you know what I'm saying, my brother? I don't know any of it. Back in the day, I used to know all the street talk back then, but now as you get older, apples and pears, knock it on its head, mate, turns to something like, in it. So I don't know. I'm lost, I am.
Well,
I don't know, in it.
You won on that
Well,
one.
they've actually gone the opposite way, haven't they? Because sick to us meant ill or bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not brilliant or excellent.
Or like when you use the word bad, that means something sick, which is good. Do you know what I mean? And you think, now my son comes in and he goes, that's sick. And I'm like, right, 111. My son's just come in and said my television's sick. What do I do? True though, isn't it? I've just called it God. Yeah, but you guys are right though, you know. I know Adam's probably a young lad, you know what I mean, chasing the girls and everything. And
invite me, Adam, if you do.
yeah. Oh God, I should never mention girls, but you know, and I know what it's like when you're at that age. At the end of the day, because I wouldn't say you don't have any worries, but you never look at the age that you're at, Adam. You don't look and think, what is it going to be like when I get to 30? Well, not too much of that here. Oh, come on. Well, not now. You see, back in the day, Dev, you'll agree with this now. Back in the day, you used to have to go out and look for a nice lady. And look, I'm going to say this, and I don't mean this the way it comes out. Majority of the young girls nowadays don't want to look like women. They don't want to look like ladies. They will want to go out, jeans, trainers, tracky bottoms, hoodies and stuff like that. Where, I'm be honest with you, in my day, it was all about, on a Sunday, you get your Sunday best on. They all want to look nice. When you used to go to a nightclub, back in the day there, when you went to a nightclub, oh my God, there were none of these baggy jeans and skinny jeans and stuff like that. You were dressed to the nines. Shirt and ties, you'd take your jacket off, you'd throw down your best moves, you know, you'd honestly walk over to a nice lady, and some of the chat-up lines were quite, what's the word I'm looking for?
It varied.
Varied is a bit light-handed, vulgar. Yeah. But because back then it was just, you look at a girl and you think, yeah, do you know what I mean? You're leaving here with me tonight.
I'm going to say, let's put let's use one of the politer ones they used to use. Was, here's 10 pence, go and ring your mum, tell her you're not coming home tonight.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Oh my God, and all stuff like that, yeah. Oh, you know, sir.
Would you like to meet for breakfast? How do you want called in? Nudging off telephone.
But it used to be the I think it was the banter that you used to have.
Yeah.
I remember.
You had to do what we called courting them before.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, and you had to go and meet the parents. Oh
and
God.
Have the daddy talk.
Yeah, have the dad talk.
Yeah.
You know, if you mess my daughter around, mate, I'll tell you something. You're a dead man. Oh, okay, all right. Make sure you get her back in for 9:30. Oh my God, the times I heard that. Oh dear God, telling you. I always remember a little story here. There's about 4 or 5 of us, me and my mates, and all the guys were into the motorbikes, and we were down the bottom. I used to live on an avenue which is like a dead end, and we all had the 4 bikes, and we were fixing the bikes. You know how you do bike talk, talking about the exhaust and things like that. And you got like the 4 girls walking at the top of the street, and they look at you and they shout something, So you then walk up to the street and you start talking to them and everything, and you meet at the same time every other night. And this is how this story ended up. Out of the 4 of us, 3 of them got married. Do you understand what I mean? It was it was that courtship. 3 of them ended up getting married. Okay, now
that was one of the good shadow lines. If you had the motorbike,
yeah, that was. Do you understand what I mean?
Would
now?
you like something hot and throbbing between your legs if so? Sit on the bike.
Well, there you go. And Indie Man, how are you? And one of the other ones was, if you had a car, you'll love this, guys. If you had a car, and it was you and your good lady, you used to have your name above the driver's seat and her name above the passenger seat. That was the best one. That's the one that when you look back at it now, you used to think, why do people look at me funny when I've got my best mate in the car? Because his name's not Shirley. I always remember that. And you never used to think back then that it was kind of a bit of a silly thing if you had somebody else in the car.
The thing is, if it was really serious, you had your dice hanging from the rear view.
Yeah. Prod damage. How are you? But that's what, but that's what used to happen back then. Things were very new. Things were very up and coming. And it was, you used to have on the back parcel shelf, you used to have the back parcel shelf of your car could not be blank. Whether it had speakers on, you always had something on the back of it, didn't you? Whether it be a nodding dog, 2 cushions, or it was all frilled up or something. I can always remember them days.
I can actually remember that one of my first cars, the boot was useless for carrying anything in it because it had the speakers in there.
Yeah. Subwoofers, I used to make those. A great big subwoofer. Yeah.
Yeah, they took up the whole area of the boot.
That's right, yeah. But that's what it was like back then. Where nowadays you can't even You can't even customise your car because it doesn't fall into the criteria it's supposed to fall into. Go on. I had my bit.
We never had a problem at all having tinted windows. We were
No.
never told to peel them off.
Exactly. Exactly. Tinted windows when they first came out back in the day were fine. You used to have them all round and it was fine. And then all of a sudden, people started using that for inappropriate things and criminal activity. That's what changed that. Because then they changed the law to you could only have them so much tint. But if you notice now, the majority of cars have got tinted windows, but they're only tinted to a slight tint rather than full blacked out windows.
Yeah, because one thing they're doing now, that if they're over that certain percentage of tint,
Just peel them off.
The police will actually make them stand there and peel them. But they won't touch it. They have to get the driver to peel them off themselves in front of them.
Yeah. I remember all that was because I took Jason, my son-in-law, down to do that, and we had he had one of the what was it called? Oh God, them GM with the GM 25s or something. Can't remember what the car was. And he had one of those, and he had all the things blacked out, and the car looks amazing. It really looked nice. I mean, I had my BMW, and I didn't touch that. I wouldn't have anything done to that. But going back to them times, they were absolutely brilliant times when you think about it. They really were. Customise your vehicles, no worries. Drive down the street, you'd think, oh, that looks nice. I might try that one. But nowadays, every car is standard, looks the same. You can't do anything to it. And I don't get that. And it just goes to show the way the world's turning anyway. So I kind of always think that I would always go back to my youth when I was round about in my 20s.
No, my first car was a Ford Capri Laser.
Oh, my first car was the Montego, Ford Montego, and guess what? It was the colour was clove brown. A big petrol guzzling piece of junk.
Yeah.
That's and it was in the jalopy section. 300 and something pounds back then, jalopy. Then my second car that I got was a Ford Orion. Yeah, the Ford Orion. I couldn't afford the Ford Orion gear, which was the spec up. I got the cheap Ford Orion, which was a lovely car. And then from then I've just gone on to get other different bits of junk.
So if you remember the Cortinas and all that.
Oh, they were brilliant cars.
4s and 5s, they were lovely, weren't they?
They were brilliant cars.
But it was that typical scenario, wasn't it? It's like with a Ford Model T, you can have any
FS cars
colour
are nicer.
but as long as it's such and such. And it ended up with the Cortinas, you could have any colour you wanted as long as it was brown, green, or white.
Yeah. And that's the difference, though. I'm just having to look what the Ford Maverick looked like. Ford Maverick. Oh, okay. Yeah, but then I'm looking at this Ford Maverick and it looks... What colour was it, Jimmy? Why do you play FSX and not prepared? Because we like FSX, Indy, man. I've got prepared. I've also got X-Plane.
We're never prepared when we do FS.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Oh, God. Yeah, but it's broken at the moment, Adam. That's my excuse, yeah. It's broken at the moment. We're waiting for 2020, Indy. It's just what we do.
We're waiting for 2021 now.
We don't take well, I don't take flying seriously. I don't. I just like to do it for the fun of it with these guys. I don't.
Crash.
Yeah, I don't take it seriously. I never have done. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I've just had a look at the Ford Maverick. It's very similar to the Capri, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. The Ford Capri.
Very similar to Ford Capri.
When the Ford Capri came out, it changed the look of a lot of cars.
It did.
Because they had the laser, didn't they, as well?
Yeah, that's one I had.
Oh, do you know what? I look at that, and it was the first. I think it was one of the first 2-litre cars, weren't it?
It was indeed.
Yeah, I remember it. I see, because I always remember my best friend's brother had one, and when he pulled up in that car when he first got it, it was like a jaw-dropping experience. Because we were like, "What the hell is this?" Because it just looked nice. It's weird how when you look at a car, it just looked very, very nice and sporty, didn't it?
Yeah, I used to say if you never had a lot of money, but you could afford one, but you never had the money for the full specs and all that.
Yeah.
You had the black one.
That's
if you
right.
had all the money with all the specs, you had the gold one.
Oh dear. And that's what I mean. They just looked.
Unfortunately, I had the black one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's about right.
I couldn't afford all the specs for the gold one.
Honestly, it's about right for us. I always remember.
I'd love to have had the gold one. That gold one.
I mean, I passed my test and probably didn't get a car until about a couple of years after I'd passed my test because I couldn't afford one. And I had to save up. You see, that's the difference. I had to save up. There was finance, but to be honest, it was never one of those things where, oh, I'll get it on finance. I was working as well, but there's not a chance I was getting a car on finance. My parents made me save up, and then go and get it. That's how I had to do it. Because don't forget, back then, it was always a guarantor. You had to have a guarantor for any loan. And I'm not being funny, my mum was joking on. If I went to my mum and says, would you be a guarantor for a car that's going to cost me £1,300? I would have been shot dead right there in front of her. You just didn't go to your parents for things like that, because how you were brought up back then, it was a lot stricter, in the sense that I always say this to my kids now. I could never go to my dad and say, can you borrow me a tenner? But he would then tell me how I can get hold of a tenner, if you understand where I'm going with this. Not in a horrible way.
Yeah.
Knock on somebody's door, clean this, clean that, do this, do that, get this done, get that done. I tell you what, you'll get yourself a tenner. And that's what it used to be.
You used to go around and call it Bobber job, wasn't it?
Oh, God, yeah. And paper rounds.
Yeah.
That's when I first got my paper round. I had to go out and get a paper round. Honest to God. That's where I used to get all my money from. Paper round, little few dodgy stuff, as a paper round, you do. You hear things, you see things, Bottom of my paper bag always used to be full of chocolates and things like that as you're walking around doing your paper round. But that's what you used to do. But it was all good stuff back then. Always remember it. I don't know. Because I was, I think as a child, I was heavily into the CB as well,
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, because things were things were quite difficult to get hold of, to be honest, as well.
Actually, I don't think they still live there, but the people live there. But down the road from me, my mother and father-in-law. Someone's actually still got something like the 40-foot CB aerial in their garden.
I can tell you what they were called. It's called a based-fed diapole. And you had your Siggy, I think there was a Siggy 12. I used to have two. I used to have two of the top ones because I used to do normal CB and I used to do the illegal one, which is AM CB as well, because it went to FM, didn't it, back in the day? Then it was on AM, and you used to do sideband and all that kind of rubbish and all this stuff back in the day. I used to have them all, and I got into this through my friend.
Your own language.
Yeah, I used to be called Phoenix, believe it or not. My handle was Phoenix, and it used to be 1919 for a copy on channel. It used to be channel 9, I think it was. Then it moved on FM to, I'm only guessing at this, it may have been channel 14, I'm not sure, because you used to have a special emergency channel that you couldn't broadcast on that channel. It was only for emergencies. Let me just CV.
Yeah, I'm sure that was it was channel 14, wasn't it?
I'm just thinking.
Because channel 19.
Oh
was the
my
main one,
God!
You used to come out with 1919 for a copy, didn't you?
I've just I'm looking at it now, and it says reactive modes are right. Channel 9 is clear. So channel 9, I'm right. Channel 9 was clear for emergencies. Channel 14 was for calling, and channel 9 is for a mobile use. So
of course,
that was it. I always remember.
Copy, yeah.
Yeah, I remember it. Because I remember it. I used to have a walkie-talkie and everything I did. Because it says, is CB AM or FM? And they are both. And you used to be able to buy them on both frequencies until they stopped producing the AM ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, channel 19 is set for middle of the band. And it was, because, middle of the band. Channel 9 is used less, often for emergencies, since the event of call phones. Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I just remember you got bored when there was not much going on the CB side of it on channel 14 or 19 or whatever. I always used to tune to channel 14, channel 9 and listen to them.
Listen to this now. I've just had a bit of a reminisce. It used to be 1919 for a copy, and when you copy somebody, drop it down one.
Yeah.
You used to always drop it down one and then find a channel that was clear to speak on. Oh my God, that brings back some memories. Why? Honestly, that really does bring back some memories, because that's what it used to be like. And you'd be on there for hours just talking about nothing.
Yeah, because we used to call them.
I had a shortwave radio growing up, which was so strange to hear other languages and accents. The one thing about the reason why they changed it off AM was because if you scan the frequencies, you could get the police radios.
Yeah.
Oh no, why do people keep blocking out the 50 plus gamer? What is that, Indy? Why would you do that? Right, okay, let's have a quick roll call, because Empire always goes quiet when we start talking about things like this, because he's too young.
I've been talking to my chat.
Yeah, okay.
My microphone muted, so GGWGP, what the flip am I saying?
Okay,
yeah, he's sitting there talking to the go, what are these two old buggers on about?
I know, it probably is, you know.
Yeah, there it is.
Who told you to do it? The voices in your head, or else?
Voices, yeah.
I had a scanner in my car. It worked well for me. Yeah. A lot of people used to have scanners. A lot of people used to have, because you could go into places like Tandy and all them places, and you could buy scanners, police scanners, honestly. And to be fair, they were next to nothing. And you could sit there listening to them most nights, you know what the police are getting up to, where they're going, who's broke in here, what the calls are. But they soon changed their frequencies, to be honest, because go on, sorry.
Because then the police got on wind of everybody using it and whatever, but they actually used it to their benefit, because they started doing false information there to catch them there, didn't they? Yeah. And that's how they caught a lot of people, because they think, if we tell them this, they think we're going there, and they catch them out by going the other place.
Yeah. Well, this has been me about 5 AM, and I need some sleep. I'll catch you guys in the day. Hopefully I can join next time. Listen, Adam, You know that you are always welcome. I've learned the Amber Phantom 100. Wonderful. Adam, thank you very, very much, mate. Have a good one, sir, and we will see you another time.
You ready?
Mr. Adam Apple Tech Support. Woo! Have a good one, mate.
Yeah, try and talk to the girls.
try and talk to the... Oh, nice one. I like the bandana. Try and talk to the girls. Right, I'm just going to nip to the ladies and come back.
We have peace at long last. Let's celebrate, you nutmegs. Yeah, fair enough. Everyone's going to get coffees and stuff. Why not? Yeah, yeah.
No, I was just listening to you go on, mate.
Oh, really?
I was still here, yeah, just listening to you.
Everyone's going now. ETA, Dev?
Right, let's have a look. I've got 249 nautical miles to go, so probably what, 40 minutes or so.
I can check for you because it's on. It will say on project.
Oh yes, it's I forget it. I've got the
You keep forgetting.
project fly up, ain't I? Where do I find that? It says last time I've used it. Is it in the radar?
Yeah, it's in the radar. Just basically type in your name. No, we're not that far from each other, to be honest.
Oh right, yeah, 32 minutes. So yeah, only about
32 minutes.
Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, status, flight status en route, ETE, 32 minutes.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm 25 minutes.
41 for me.
Yeah, I actually forgot you could use Project Fly to see what your ETA is, even when you're on waypoint.
Yeah. See, mine says 41.
It's 25 minutes and 4 seconds for me and 31 minutes for Dev.
Well, I'm not getting the right readings from mine anyway. Solar Hawks, how are you? By the looks of things, I can't be, because at the moment, theoretically, it will be saying that I'm over speed because I set my speed to 350 and it's only telling me I'm doing 307, yet the marker is in the red. You get what I mean now?
Yeah. What's your speed, Dev?
306.
Okay.
Well, I've set it at 305, but it's creeping up to 306, 307.
Good evening, sir. Well, mine's giving me just dodgy readings on this plane again, to be honest.
I'm doing 260.
Yeah.
But then I'm at 35,000 feet, so...
That's going to be that. That's what that's for then, isn't it? And I've got nothing out of order in any area at all.
Out of order?
Green Dad's name just came up on the FS Cloud.
Yeah, he's doing a flight, isn't he?
Yeah, he just made a landing somewhere, I think, catch a score.
Yeah, I'm going to see. He's probably on Project Flight too.
I usually fly normal at 210. Yeah, it's not that solar. I think I've got issues with this thing. Because the KIAS is telling me 307. I've got that set here at 350. Do you think it's this plane not set to realism or something? Remember what
Possibly,
we did?
Yeah.
But does it affect the plane or the sim? Do you get what I mean now?
Should only affect the plane.
Bro, let me just look for...
Shouldn't affect the sim in any other way.
If I go for this one to show menu, where do you find that? Is it in operations, settings, display, or general? I think it's...
What was that one for?
1 second. Realism.
What are you looking for?
Realism settings, yeah, I've heard. Options, what we got? Options. settings.
I think it's in display.
Yeah, I think it's either display or
So
general.
aircraft. No, it's not. It's not in aircraft.
It's not in aircraft. It's not in general settings.
Controls. It won't be in controls, will it? To be honest.
Well, it might be.
No, it's not.
Where do we see it? In.
Right.
I'm waving at my wife out the window. I think one of her because it's stuck in the car. Let it slow it is that. I asked for
Right,
under
if
the...
anything, I think it's going to be under the main settings outside. You know, when you first
No, you
load
can get.
onto
I'm
it.
sure you can get all of them. You can get all of them from here. I'm sure you can.
Because
once
I'm
you're in
looking
it.
here, I can't see any of the options for the realism.
Go display.
Okay.
Traffic.
Well,
Weather.
I'm descending.
Scenery. Aircraft. Yeah, you might be right then. It might be right in the preview light bloom.
Yeah, where you set all the graphics individually, the custom graphics. and all
Yeah, I
that.
get what you mean. Well, we'll see what happens. "37 minutes," mine's telling me now. Right, okay, let me set. I don't know what this is going to give me for ILS, so I'll hang around and wait until what it says. I'm just going to turn the camera off for a bit while I do this dirty habit that 50 hours at the moment. It doesn't feel like a normal Friday for me. Do you know how normally when we come on, it's like a Friday and we think, oh great, we've got Saturday tomorrow. It doesn't feel like that at all for some reason.
I think it's just because everywhere's been quiet, isn't it? Everywhere to me, I mean, we've said this for the last couple of days. Everywhere has felt worse than the quietest Sunday you can get.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? The good lady managed to go out and get a full shop today.
Oh.
She went out early today, this morning, and honestly, it was mayhem. Queues everywhere, and she wasn't prepared to stand around and wait in the queue. And so she went round about 6:30ish, and she managed to get a full shop, and it wasn't as bad.
Yeah,
Ton
a lot of
2017.
people
Oh my god, the captain takes his parachute and goes out the plane. Do you know something, really, when you say something like that, Don? Could you imagine? Honestly and truthfully, in this world that we live in now, if the plane's going to go down and the pilot can save himself, do you not think he'd be thinking, I've got grandkids, I've got a wife, I'm out of here? That would be something, wouldn't it? Because I know that when you're on a ship, they always say that the captain goes down with the ship. He's a stupid man. That's what I will say. If you have the chance of saving yourself, right, would you not do that? It's a very selfish thought, but come on, guys, be honest. Let's just be honest.
I've always said, Dave, you've
It's
always
true
shouting at
about
women
and children.
I'm not that generous.
I'd be like this: get the frig out the way, and you can take that ugly-looking baby and put it in your suitcase.
Isn't that it? Women and children first. I'll be whatever you want me to be if I can go first.
Oh dear. Women and children first. If there's no men, they can't populate the world again. God, we are horrible people, aren't we, really? We are horrible people. But it just goes to show, it, the selfish side of the world.
Well, everyone said you've got to keep thinking about number one.
To an extent, yeah. I get
number one.
I really do get where people are coming from when you look at things like that, because you always think to yourself, that was just me changing pages, guys. Nobody's done anything. If I leave it on that page, it sounds all the alerts and everything when people do things, and I keep flicking through to see what the guys are up to, because I'm now on the multi-stream. And I'm just trying to work out what the guys are actually doing, because we are all flying very well to date. It's just going to be the landing that's going to be an issue. I know, and I'm going to say this now, guys, I know that I'm going to have issues with bringing this plane down. And I'm not saying that because I want to beat Empire, because I know I'll beat Empire anyway.
Yeah, because I'm not. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I've got
We'll
no
find
way.
out in 20 minutes.
The condition tonight is Empire has to read his results out first.
Well, it's only you two.
FS Cloud is working.
It's only you two that are going to be able to read your results out, to be honest.
Yeah, hence why Empire's reading his out first.
Yeah.
Are we just doing the one flight tonight, guys?
Well, time we land, it'll be 10 o'clock at this rate.
Yeah, well, especially for me, because I've got 33 minutes left, so it'll be right for me. Yeah, okay, no problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. And we'll try and drop another one in the week. We'll do another one. I'm not flying this plane. I'm not going to fly this plane again, though. Definitely not. No, I'm not going to do this.
I'm
No,
at 25,000.
you have to fly it one more time. But as you get over the ocean, you jump out with a parachute.
No, hang on, Dev, get it right. You have to fly it one more time.
Oh, nice.
Upside down.
Amsterdam, eh? Schiphol. We need to get. I've got to try and right. I'm going to give you a task, Empire. You need to find scenery for Schiphol.
Sure, freeware or payware.
Whichever. It depends if it's reasonable enough.
Yeah, good question.
Here we go.
Probably not.
Because I'd love to go. I'd love to see the scenery on that particular airport. I think it'd look amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, it's such a large airport.
They do have. Oh, it's not.
I've got scenery for Charles de Gaulle. That I got off a DLC off FSX. I've had that one for ages and never flown there.
I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but thank you for the follow, PJevs03.
Oh, Pjavs. Yeah, he's the guy.
Pjavs, yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy that came into our. Yeah, he's a good guy. He is.
He's a wonderful guy.
In fact, I'm going to accept his. You can tell it if he's in your channel. You can tell him I've accepted him into my Steam now. I have just accepted him into my Steam account.
Okay, just in case you're not in a PJev, that you know,
Is that the Airbus?
has
No.
accepted your friend's
probably heard
request
that.
on
Yeah,
our
this is the 737-800.
Yeah, the freeware.
I don't do Airbus. I like Airbus because you guys got me into the Airbus when I didn't like it, but it's the 737, this one.
23 euros.
And I've still got to set up the ILS in a bit. We've got 4 runways on this particular destination. We have got 16, 34, 11 and 29.
Yep, I'm still waiting for allocation of runway.
Yeah, I haven't done it. I've taken your advice on this one now.
Have you done what I said with the radios?
No, not yet, because I don't know where it's telling me to go yet.
No, but you got the two. You got 2 nav radios, didn't you?
Yeah.
And each one you got a standby and an active, so you can still program all 4 numbers in.
Oh, okay. I haven't done any of that. I'm going to try and learn the best way. Mr. V. Bruce, sir, hello. How are you? I have the real professional 320 and the 321. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. How often do you fly, Ton? And hello, Mr. 50. I am well. Are you well? I am well, as I am going to be. And as I say to everybody in the channel, are you keeping yourself safe, guys? You got lots. Wonderful. Whoa. Oh, you do? Okay. Wow.
Good evening, V. Brucey.
Glad to hear. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, Bruce. It's all good, mate.
That's coming along.
It's all good. I've put V. Bruce on my host list as well, in fact. So when I am not live, Mr. V. Bruce may come up on my channel. If you want to laugh, mostly in the weekends, yeah. I only ever fly on a Friday. If you want a good laugh, guys, I don't mind putting it out there. I posted a link in the flight room or having a sale up to 70% off. I think I did see that one as well. I did have a look at that. If I be... Everybody wants to get away from the wife. I have done a video, guys, right? It's not brilliant. It's quite cheesy. I am ashamed of it as well. But if you go to my channel, and what Twitch have done now, Twitch have done an update where they are going to change the look of your offline activity, which means you can do a 1-minute video introducing yourself to your followers before they come into the channel. So please do not be afraid of the big black man sitting in a chair with some sort of halo figure behind him. It's just me trying to say, look below, have a look at the tags, press the buttons. If you like what you see, hit that friggin' follow button. Otherwise, go and watch somebody else. Yeah, go on, Dev.
And that is an order.
Can we just state that that halo figure he's on about is not that a symbol of an angelic face?
No, it's not. He is my protector. I'm currently on the Falklands Island in a 787. Nice. Yep, the 50 plus squad, sir. You can have it.
You ready?
Woo! Here we go. And do you know something? I sat there today trying to record that video. I even edited it and put a follow me on it, and I also put drummer, what's that one? Drummer dude, hello, how are you? And I actually sat there and I wanted to put this music in it, but for some reason I had a massive problem trying to convert it, because I was using oh god, I was using what's it called? What's that program called that I was using? 1 second, guys. I think I was using something like Power DVD or something to convert it.
Yeah, Power DVD sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, some editing program that I've got. It was an old one, and God, it was harder than I expected. And then I had to go into it, and I thought I can't just sit there showing me. So I tried to put a few special effects in it and things to make it look decent, but it wouldn't capture the whole 1 minute of it, and I don't know why. I can tell you if you, I'll push that button, then they go into the plane with it. No parachute. Well, there isn't one. There is no parachute.
But as soon as you said you were going to put music to that video,
yeah,
automatically that cheesy elevator music comes to mind.
No,
yeah.
It's not too bad. I'm still going to work on it, to be honest, because I saved it and I want to edit it and I want to make it exactly 1 minute. I only managed to get 19 seconds of it, and I think for me that was kind of okay, because when you look at what you've got to sit there and talk about, I didn't want it to go on too long. I just wanted it to be a quick hello, I'm the 50 plus gamer, blah 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 blah, and then finish. Do you get what I mean now? Because I'm not professional at any of this, and it was something I've tried this for the first time. It's reasonable. It's not great. As soon as I posted it, I got 6 views on it straight away, which is not bad, because people wanted to go, what the hell's he up to now?
No, that's just probably Twitch making sure it's suitable.
Yeah, and it actually does state that if you put music in it and it may be muted, so you have to be careful. You do have to be careful of how and what you've done on it. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a bit cheesy. This is what happens when you load into it now. Or it won't, because I'm actually live. A bit cheesy. Turn this off. This is what happens. Because I'm live, it might not show it properly, you know. If I click that and go to channel. No, it's because I'm live. It won't show it because I'm live. It's when you're offline. It only comes up when you're offline. It's just to help you guys know what's going off. I'm seeing triple. I know. Why does it do that though when you put it on that screen? Unless I move OBS up into one of the other screens, it always shows it.
Probably want to see your face hundreds of times.
Oh, I don't know why. I've seen it on so many streams. It does that when you move it over to the middle screen. It's so crazy, but it's worth a watch. Tell me what you think. You guys will be honest. You'll say, 50. What the hell are you doing?
Yes, 50. What the hell are you doing?
I know. You have many brothers now. Yeah, and guess what? Guess what, Ton? They're all from different mothers.
No, it is.
I always say that. They're all from different mothers. We are all brothers from different mothers, trying to do the same thing, land a plane. We're trying to land this plane. Right, okay, so me now, to be honest, it'd be 64 years, whoa. I am 23 minutes out, guys. 23. So you guys are going to be anything between 15 and 18?
Well, I am 17 minutes out.
There you go. Dev?
I'm 15 minutes
There
out.
you go, you see? How did I work that one out?
Yeah.
Was it fly, maybe?
Yeah.
I made sure, okay, that I slowed down so that Dev can overtake and land first.
Oh, God, that's a point. Yeah, you got to slow down, haven't you? Oh, is that what you've done it for?
Yep.
Oh, that's out of order. Come on, boys. It's all about the landing. It's all about the landing.
I'm coming down to 13,000 now.
I'm still at 27. It's not told me to do a damn
I'm
thing.
still at 30.
Oh, God! Don't know what you're
That's
going to do.
not
Yeah, I'm still at 30,000. Told me to do nothing yet.
Okay.
Here we go, boys. I'm just coming into Budapest Centre.
120.375, Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Because I'm almost at that altitude where I can't go over 250 knots.
Oh, okay.
Because once you go below 10,000 feet,
Yeah, I
you
know,
have
yeah.
to be below 250. Otherwise, you get what do I call it? A police aircraft chasing you with its lights and sirens on.
Oh, God. Come
Yeah,
on, with some
pull
stuff.
over.
You
Yeah,
know.
pull over your aircraft.
Pull
isn't it?
over. Pull over. You are in violation of a plane.
Stop on the side of the airstrip, up in the sky near the cloud, with its handbrake on.
Pull over.
It gets worried when they fly in front of you. And they've got that little dot matrix in the tail saying "Police, stop."
Oh, can you imagine that, though?
Right, descending to flight level 200.
200?
Yeah, flight level 200.
2,000. No, it'll be 20,000.
Yeah,
No,
or
it's
2,000.
There's
Right,
no way
right,
it's going
yeah.
to take you from 30 or down to 200.
200 is
You may,
ground
I know
level.
what he means. I know what he means.
No,
It's fine.
that's what he just said. Descend and maintain flight level 200, which is 2,000 feet.
Well, yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, at the
20,000.
same time.
Can't,
Because they use the term flight level in front of it, they knock the last
ladies
two
and men,
zeros off,
push
don't
your
they?
seatbelts off. Go to land in a tank and fly you and have a nice bump. I don't know if I will do that. I drifted last time. I watched that replay back, and I drifted last time. So I need to make sure that EasyJet, they got decent pilots. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I'm not going to lose sleep over this
The
one.
altitude of this airport is high.
Well, we'll see what happens when he comes in, because you know what his approach is going to be like.
It's around.
I only take the approaches that they give me.
It's around 1800.
What, elevation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
That
2,000 feet.
That probably explains why they've left it so long to give me descent.
Has it
Yeah,
given you a
yeah.
runway approach yet?
No, just descent.
Okay. Okay, we will see. We will see.
We will see who crashes first.
I just hope this thing performs okay when it comes to the landing side of things. 19 minutes. 19 minutes, boys. 143 miles left.
I'm about 15.
Okay.
Well, 14 actually.
What's it actually giving you as approach?
Can't remember what my runway is.
Come on, how can you not?
34.
Right, okay. I
That
don't know.
means we'll probably get
34.
11 then. No, we're going to get the opposite end to him, don't we?
Are you flying FMC?
Yes.
Right, okay, so it will be. It might give us 16, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if you guys get the same one as me. Because it's straight in approach.
Just have a quick look there, find out what that's doing.
A possibility.
I'm going to have a look at what.
Interesting how once I go below the flipping clouds, I get a bit more FPS.
What you will do.
Alright, coming up to 10,000. Can't see anything. I'm in the flipping clouds.
Okay. Okay, boys. All looking good. But we will see. You're in the 737 as well, aren't you, Dev?
I am, and it's given me runway 34.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna log in at 34 and see what happens. I'm logging at 34, which is 108. 108, 100. Zero missed. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, EasyJet 737. Let's do that. What was that? 108, 100.
Oh, no. What FPS did you get, Green Daz?
Let's flick that over. And the course heading for that one is 340. Is it not right? Is it not correct? Oh, look at that, 340. Already logged in.
Yep, that's mine.
Yo, my brother. Welcome to the channel, sir. This is for you.
You ready?
Okay. I guarantee now that I have set this up on the ILS, it will give me a totally different approach. I guarantee it.
Yep.
That's how I feel this evening. It will give me a totally different ILS. I just know it.
No, it's going to surprise you tonight.
Probably give me a runway that's what you call it, out of action.
No, I'll give you the right runway, just the wrong airport.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't do that. Trying to find that thing he was on about the de-icing. It is.
What was the altitude I need to be at now? 8 and 8. Well, still going to 8.
Okay.
Nighttime landing again, Empire?
Say that again?
Nighttime landing again?
Yeah, well, it was, what do you call it, 3 o'clock when we'd taken off. But since I had to be at a gate.
It wouldn't really be dark though, would it, to be honest?
Yeah, but I didn't take off till about 4 o'clock.
Okay.
So it's almost 7 o'clock in the sim.
Okay, that makes sense. It does make sense. We'll have to do some nighttime flying, you know.
Yep.
Sure, just expect you don't see anything.
Well, we did it in the Learjets and we did it in the Cessnas. Can you remember that time?
Yeah.
I think the approach is a lot easier. You see the airports from a fair distance, which is good. I kind of like that you can see the airports from a distance. I mean, I enjoyed the Cessna one. I keep thinking that was quite good. That was really nice.
Yeah, nighttime flying, commercials, no ILS.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
No, actually, Dev, get this right, okay?
Here we go. Oh, God.
Nighttime flying, completely dark, to an airport with no ILS.
No lights.
No lights in port.
No lights. You wouldn't be able to do that, though. And to be honest and truthfully, there's no pilot. There was no pilot that would fly like that either, so that don't make sense.
And with no airport lights either. Completely
No
dark.
airport
No,
lights.
no,
I
no,
like
no,
that.
no. It can have airport lights,
Huh?
but it's
Well,
got to
that'd
be
be too easy.
no. It's got to be thick fog that you can't see 10 meters in front of you.
Oh, come on.
10 meters, more like 1 meter.
No, you've got to have a little bit of leeway.
Dear. Gosh.
Or it has to be an A380.
Or
Oh,
a
that
747.
would be
No,
that.
Antonov.
Yeah.
That would be honestly. That would be crazy. That would.
That'd be
Trying
a
to set
challenge,
this.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be absolutely crazy.
I
That.
would be looking out, looking for mountains.
There we go. Just getting ready for this bloody what you call it landing of mine. That's better. As long as I can see over there, that's fine.
Right, going down to 4,000.
Woo! How far out are you, Dev?
I
Foxtrot,
am.
Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
So look,
Descend and maintain flight level 180.
Probably at 9 minutes out.
Flight level 180, Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Mine's telling me to go down to 18 now.
Yeah, mine took me down in stages at the moment.
I need to drop this speed down. If I go to about 310, that should take me down on here. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
We are descending now, boys. Okay, let's have a look how this thing performs now. I'm not getting true readings off this, so I know that I'm going to have to probably take over from a fair distance out. No, it's not you.
It's not me.
I've got a plane over to the left of me.
It's the AI.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm only just saying.
I mean, if it's Dev, then he must be next to you on the
No,
PC.
I do miss FS Cloud for that because I can't see where you guys are, to be honest. I'm just going down to 23 now, heading to 18.
Well, Empire and I is just coming into Gatwick.
There it is.
Binosi. Thank you very, very much for that follow, sir.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles. At flight level 240.
Now it's just picked it up.
Report them in sight. Beach 914. Traffic is 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's just
4
picked them up
miles.
now
At
as
flight level
traffic.
227, Boeing 737. Report them in sight.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Traffic in sight.
Beach 914.
So he's-
Boeing 737 in sight.
I'm coming up to 6,000 feet.
And that's coming down
Yeah, he's over
to
there.
9,000.
Oh, so how long you got then, Dev?
Probably about 7, 8 minutes now.
Okay.
I've got 8 minutes. I've got 6 minutes.
You are 72 miles.
I like the way you overtook me, and then all of a sudden I'm in front.
Yeah, I started slowing down as soon as I got me descent.
Runway 34 it's given me as well, turn 355.
Oh, we all taking the same runway.
Thought it would. Thought it would.
That makes a change. That makes a change.
I did say it might do that. Now the difference is it is giving me a correct. Yeah, that's okay. Mr. EasyJet is coming in. Right, so the airport is going to be over to my left anyway, so it's taking me out. Yeah, it's taking me out.
Yeah. Let's fix it in a minute.
I'm just coming down to 19, heading to 18 as well. My speed might register the same at the moment. It's saying I'm doing 319. I've got it set at 310 on the descent.
Come up to 5.
I'm just watching Empire as well, and I can see Dev. So what are you at the moment now, Dev?
At 6,000 coming down for 4,000.
Okay.
And on a heading of 250.
Wow, it's told me to descend to 6,000.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It's a big. It done that with me, gave me a big jump.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Step
Not
down.
for me. It for me, I was at 35,000 and had to go down to 13,000 to begin with.
Yeah, but think about how high you were compared to where we were.
Yeah.
So I picked up ILS and I'm 10 miles out.
I'm
Okay.
22.
Okay. So if I'm going down to 6, I need to have this at least about 250.
Right, 3,000.
Because that's not going to give me the right
down
reading.
to 4,500 doing 220.
I've got to keep a check on this thing, you know, because I know that I'm not going to be getting the correct speeds on this dial. I know that for definite. So I just hope that I don't come in too fast at the end of the day.
Hopefully not. For
Well,
me, I'll be landing.
it's only the only thing I'm going to find difficult is because normally I can say that as soon.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Left.
Turn left, heading 325.
Turn left, heading 325. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
I need to get down to 3,000 and then I need to slow down.
Because normally I
4
can.
minutes out for me.
It's bringing me back around. Let's just hit that
Laps
one.
4.
Yes, it's bringing me back on now.
Oh. Flaps 2. Huh. I've been landing. I'm going to be landing at 119 knots.
119.
Yep. Interesting.
It is that. It's quite slow, really, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Because I would say normally you're looking at about 130, 140 odd. To be fair,
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah,
something
I
around there.
generally come in about 140, 145.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, 119 is still good because I'm not in the reds.
Oh, okay.
If you are going down to 115 or below, and if you're in your reds, then it's bad.
Okay.
But I can actually go down to 110, in fact, if I wanted to. But I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Right, I'm just down to 12,000 heading to 6. I'll not hit that AP just yet. Because I am still, 8 minutes out, I might as well hit it, to be honest. Right, so I've hit the AP. Everything's on ready for 50 to come in. Let's have a look. That's on.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Contact.
108, 108, 10, 34, 108, 10, 34.
131.25
Yeah, I've got
Foxtrot,
my
India, Foxtrot, Tango,
Let's just
Euro
hope I don't get no
speed
issues on this mother.
Did you try to say something?
No, I'm good. Yeah, I'll be annoyed. But to be honest, you guys haven't seen me crash for a while yet.
There it is.
They haven't though, have they? To be fair, they expect that from me. I think I should have put the title as the Freeway Crash Pilot.
Yeah.
See how that would have gone down.
120.375 Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Vat Simar, how are you, sir? Just in time for a landing, look. Whoa.
Budapest Center, Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee is out of 10.
Right, so I am now below 10.
Foxtrot,
Drop
India,
that on. We'll
Foxtrot,
put that
Tango,
on anyway,
Yankee,
just for the
Budapest
sake of it.
Center, Altimeter 29092.
Oh, you see, I'm getting turbulence now already, look. Bad turbulence. Do not mess me around, plane. Do not mess me about. Do not mess me about, please.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
There we go.
Left heading 2905.
Turn left heading 2905 Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
All right, 295. It's always hard when you don't know anything about the airport as well. Right, let's just have a look at this. Zoom out a little bit.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Oh, it's doing it again. It's,
What's it doing now?
it's taking me around the houses. 325, 295.
Yeah.
Tango, Yankee.
Sugar.
I think you're being given the same approach I've got.
Yeah, 24. 34, sorry.
Yeah, no, on about where's it out in.
Yeah. I think it's just lining us up. I can see what's
we
going
always
on.
seem to get that.
Yeah, because we fly properly. Right, there we go. I can see it now. So it's going to take us back out along this line here and then bring us in. I'm only concerned about my speed more than anything else because this thing's not registering. I am now at 6,000. It's telling me to go 275.
Turn left heading 275.
So I just need to keep a check on that, to be
Turn
fair.
left heading 275 Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Foxtrot,
Right,
India,
Peter Wireless is
Foxtrot,
now
Tango,
turning
Yankee.
me.
Contact Stephanic approach on 118.975.
I need to keep a check on the elevation of this plane as well.
118.975 for Foxtrot,
Let's pull
India,
back.
Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
And ILS picks me up and turned me about 12 miles out.
Approach Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee with you at 6,000.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee, approach, roger, altimeter 29092.
Right, so that's telling me I'm doing 250. You see, I think this plane has an issue when you go over the 250 mark on it, because I've locked 250 and it's telling me I'm doing 250, and the KIAS is telling me 250. So I think there's an issue when it goes to a certain height. So really, where I am now, I need to be roughly around about 220-ish, I'd say, at least. Right, okay, so we are... and hit the descent on that.
Foxtrot,
Right, okay.
India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee, turn left heading 250.
Alright, I've picked up the ILS now, I
Turn
think.
left heading 250 Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot,
Right,
Tango,
Empire,
Yankee.
right behind you. 2.5 miles out behind you.
Copy that. Copy
25.
that.
Yeah, I've picked it up now. 250. Right, I'm on it. Oh, okay. So it's taking me. Oh, that's weird.
Well, I'm coming in for an approach. My landing gear
Yeah.
is down, and ILS has catched my numbnuts.
Just check something on here.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee,
Descend to
and
3.
maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3,000. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
I need to slow this thing down a bit as well.
Right,
200.
I'm just about to hit the glide slope.
You know what? I'm going to take a risk. Because I need
You
to
can
come.
do it. You can do it.
What speed are you coming in at? Because I'm going to be looking at around about 145, 150 to be fair.
I'm doing 145.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm going to be looking at something like that. Mine's going to turn me over to the right soon, and it should be a straight-in approach.
Yep, exactly what it's done with me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay then, boys, let's have a look how far out I am, because looking at that, 5 minutes, let's put the gear down.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please check to see that your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Are you off the runway yet, Empire?
Back are in the upright lock position.
Okay.
Please turn off any portable
No, it's gone
electronics.
quiet. It's gone.
I'm still landing.
He does that. I'm watching him now coming in. It's a nighttime flight for him, so he has to concentrate.
I'm dealing with the chat at the same time, so don't worry.
Foxtrot, India,
Don't we all?
Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee, you are
Yeah, I've
two
got,
more
what you call
miles
it,
south.
310.
trolls and idiot in the chat.
310, descend and maintain 3000, cleared ILS, runway 34.
Right, I'm coming straight in, guys. Cleared ILS.
You're good,
Established
landing.
on the localizer. Contact me in tower on 121.2.
Empire, don't go calling yourself out after a landing.
Hey, what?
Don't go calling yourself out after you landed. That's not nice, is it?
I'm landing with no tail.
Right, coming in.
Right, 310. Okay, boys.
What was the landing rate? Who cares? I need to get off the runway quick.
You
Wave's
need
gonna
to,
rush into me.
because we are all coming in.
Yeah, I can see that.
all coming in.
India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
See, my plane at the moment is doing what it should. Let's just let it level off.
Okay, I'm off the runway.
Right, it's telling me 180.
Good.
That should slow
Runway
down.
34, Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
90. That needs to come down just a little bit.
So I'm going to find the gate.
Well, I'm right behind you.
Damn.
I mean, literally behind you. But you're alright, I'll stop.
Right.
It's a good landing, guys.
Yes, yes. I will be out of your way once Empire moves off the...
Yeah, you're fine anyway.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm off,
still.
I'm off, I'm
I'm
off.
just concerned about my speed. It's not registering properly on here, but I should be okay. I'm just stick it down a little bit more. I'm going to do this. I'm going to stick it round about one.
Empire, I thought you said FS
55.
Cloud crashed on you.
He's reloaded it, I think.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
reloaded.
you reloaded it, yeah.
I am doing fine, sir. Nick. How do you pronounce that? Nico Musterman. Nico Musterman Aviation Tank. Right, my plane's playing up. Right, I don't know if I'm going to manage to do this because I know that the elevation is quite high on that front nose.
Right, now we need to find somewhere. I need
No,
to.
you have moved. It's just your plane froze on my in my sim for a bit.
Right, keep that. That's too low. That's
And
why.
you love FS Cloud.
Yep. Waiting for. Where's GSX disappeared to? Man.
That don't look right at all.
GSX don't operate in this in Vienna.
Well pronounced. I tried. I don't know if I've got it right. I'm not doing it again, aviation. Really, I'd need a bit more speed because I think,
Oh, there he is.
because this is not registering right,
I'm taxiing to a gate, boys.
if I put, I'm going to try this to see what happens. Right, I'm coming in, guys. thank you. It's turning me onto the airport. I don't actually see it unless I do that. Right, here we go. Let's just zoom
You
out
will
on
see it
this
will
one.
be straight. Like
Yeah, I can
straight
see. I can see the ILS now. It's bringing me in. I can see it. I've got it now. I'm just zooming in now. That's what I'm doing, just to capture, so I can see where the ILS is. 156. I'm coming in at. Slowing it down as I go through. I've got flaps 1 on at the moment, but I will go full in a minute. Let's put another one on. Right, here we go, boys. We are coming in. There we go. I can see the airport.
Just heads up, you might get trolls in your chat very soon. Just heads up.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't you? You
I've
should have
got
just
loads
left
in
it, to be
mind.
honest.
Oh yeah, but I just, what do you call it? Already had to ban 3 of them.
Well, listen. They've got nothing to do because they're not allowed to go outside and mug
I
old
know,
ladies. It's okay.
Old ladies.
It's okay.
Oh, Wimper, what do you ban them for?
I
Because
know,
now you've
or
banned
pick-
them, they're going to find somewhere else to go.
Or they pick on the small youth.
makes-
Thank you
it
very
makes
much for
me-
that, aviation, mate.
Makes me laugh that.
Notice
they'll
how I'll
come
call you
in and
Nico.
try and get
Nico,
one.
you know, I'll go quiet soon. Oh, look at this. 50's coming in. Right, just leveling off. Let's just go. What am I on? I'm on nothing at the moment. See, I'm only on flaps 2 at the moment, but I will go. Right, here we go. Another flap. There we go. Right, I've hit the ILS, guys. 50 is coming in. Just call me Nico. Wonderful. Thank you for that, sir. Oh, I'm losing speed. Whoa!
How much you losing speed
A
by?
lot. No, I've just stabled it at 1.5. I've just slowed it. I have to do this with this particular plane. Right, I'm on full flaps coming in, guys. It's just because of how the plane is. The plane is really, really dodgy.
Thing is, as soon as I turn towards the runway and hit the glass, I always go full flaps.
Yeah, well, I don't. I normally try and go in increments depending on what the speed is. I've just always done it like that.
Foxtrot, India,
You
Foxtrot.
ready?
Yeah, no, I normally do, but I want to say, as soon as I get the glass, that's when I put full flaps on.
Nico, thank you very, very, very much for that follow, sir.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Now I'm down to 150 odd. There we go. We're coming in. We're coming in. I'm at 18. You guys should be able to see me now, to be honest.
How?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just,
hell.
you see, I'm that used to using. I'm that used to using it. I just think that we're all on it all the time. Do you get what I mean now?
I was saying, my eyesight's that good, but...
I know, I apologise. I do apologise, guys, honestly. I'm coming in at 152, although it's saying 159.
Are you
on my-
following me, Dev?
Yes.
Copy that.
He should be a mod
Well,
in your
I mean,
channel.
on-
He should be a
on
mod in your channel, to be honest. About is he following you? I should be a mod in your channel so that I can call you all the bad names that I've got listed to see what bans me.
He meant on the ground in the plane.
Oh, okay. Well, you see, I can't see you two. That's the difference. Right, elevation. I've got to take control.
I mean, come on, you didn't think I was following him in his channel, did you?
Right, 50 is coming in.
Yep, you crash, you crash.
Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin one last time to do compliance checks and to collect all remaining service items.
Okay, 50 is down.
Good landing.
Yep. Yep, not too bad. Yep, not too bad at all. Dead on the centre line as well. Not too bad at all, guys. That was good for 50.
Foxtrot Tango Yankee, exit runway when able.
Yeah, that was good for me. No, that was very good for me. I stopped on the because I used everything possible to stop, but that was kind of good for me, that was.
The only problem is you don't know what you scored.
I know, and I'm never going to get that, and it was a really nice approach as well.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was.
Didn't take you long to catch us up, to be honest.
It could have been a bit hard, you know, Nico, but I don't know, because it didn't bounce at all. I might be able to just show the replay on that one, but I didn't bounce as much as I thought I would have done.
Come on,
be
Empire,
fair.
just for 1 week and 1 week only.
Have a look for the results that, what you call it, that, Mobile Gamer, thank you, mate. Have a look at the results that come up for me, guys, because I can't see anything else. It's a shame, though, when I fly like this, that FS Cloud decides to mess up. It is so annoying. I'm going to just pull and stop here.
Don't stop to look for your own points at the top anyway, do you? Even when you have got it on.
Stop that rubbish.
Well, your points ain't going to come up, are they?
True? No.
No, dude.
It will in the game, I'm sure, won't it?
No, because that's FS Cloud, isn't it? In the green bar across the top, that's FS Cloud giving the score.
Indeed, it is.
Yeah, but it was kind of a nice approach for me, that was. I have
Yeah.
to say, it was. View. Let's go for instant replay, and let's go back to at least 200, because I know what this game's like. No, we'll do it.
That's why I just said.
or-
That's why I just said to Empire for 1 week and 1 week only. You can win that one.
Okay. So, and I have to put it on lock spot so that it doesn't judder. Right, give it a second, guys, and it will. There we go. Right, okay. So this is me coming in now. You can have a look at this,
Okay.
guys.
Yeah, there's loads of buttons in here. No comment.
It kind of looked all right.
Yeah, there's loads of buttons. Oh,
It
what?
was on the centre line as well. For me, Nico, right, that is good, because I don't normally hit that centre line at all, to be honest.
Empire, I trust you to choose the furthest side of the airport.
Not my fault. GSX. Blame GSX, remember?
You see what happens with me? I think that I am under more pressure when I have got... I think I'm under more pressure when I have got FS Cloud on and I'm trying to beat Empire. I really do, because we'll look at whether I bounce. I know I may have flared a little bit because I was trying to work the speed out and keep the speed low. I think that's what I was trying to do more than anything. But it was reasonable. We'll do it side on so that I can see the I still don't like the way that plane. Right, that's when it leveled off for me. So that's when it leveled off. I think I put, that's when I hit the glide slot. I put flaps on, didn't I? Yeah, I put the flaps to full then.
Unfortunately, just for tonight, you'll have to find any O2 planes to park next to for the photo.
Why? Yeah. Oh, well, we're not do one. We're not do one.
No.
We're not do one. It's going to be pointless me looking around. Well, I didn't die, so it wasn't that bad. That's what everyone says, Nico. Honestly, everybody says that to me. I'm not the best pilot anyway, so look, poof, I am not even going to put my hands up and put me anywhere near the guys of. I'll go Kenko because I do like that guy. I'll go Kenko, Chewy, all them people. I'm nowhere near it. First, I looked in kind of stuff. It did, didn't it? Well, I've been having issues with the plane anyway, to be honest. I was having issues. If you'd have come in earlier on and seen what the plane was doing on the actual climb, I was nearly flipping back, going right back. So, but that's not too bad.
Oh, Devs, you're next to me.
I am next to you, yes, sir.
Oh, there you are. You're on to my right. At least you're parked properly.
Of course, I park like a jet, innit?
You can't. The
Eventually,
thing
we-
I
I always
like.
get it okay when I'm flying commercial jets.
I like the fact that we do the nighttime flights. I do, but do you know what, Empire? I can't see a damn thing.
I know, right? I know.
It's unless you. I tell you what, you need to do. You need to find a. Are you from Jamaica? Well, Jamaican descendant, Nico. I would say that you can find some sort of a lighting, what you call it, mod or something for your airport. I'm sure
Well-
you can.
You can, but then it wouldn't be nighttime flying.
No. You know where your plane is, you can get stands, because don't forget, it's still normally lit around that area. Because I've seen a lot of nighttime flights, and they're a lot lighter than yours. I don't fly FSX, I fly with P3D. So P3D, I know for definite that you can get a lighting mod on it that will light the areas up. Do you know, like how you do the ground lights and things like that? Because I've seen so many people stream it, and they have a lot of light around the area where the plane comes in. So I was a little bit low there, look. That's what happened, look. I had one light, so I was a little bit low. Let's just zoom out on that. Right, here we go. So this is the actual touchdown. So I was low. But dead center is perfect for me. Let's have a look at this coming in.
It's daytime now.
Here we go, look, boys. I have this thing of pulling the nose up just slightly. No, that was quite good. That was quite good, in fact. No, that was quite good. Dead centre. I'm pleased with that, although I'll get no results.
Mind you, don't forget, when you're looking from the outside,
Yeah.
you're not always going to get a true representation of the land of the light.
Oh, Mr. Groat Melon, my teacher has come in. My teacher came in on my perfect. Groat, how are you, sir? How are you? I haven't spoke to you for a while. I know you. I sent you a message saying hello, and you did reply back to me. Thank you for choosing the 50 flight, and I hope you had a great flight. Thank you very much. Yay! But yeah, that was okay for me. I was pleased with that. I've got to say, I was pleased with that. It was okay. I cannot grumble. Doing great. That's good. You're keeping yourself safe as well. Yes, it looked worse in the cockpit. It did though, didn't it, to be honest, guys? But it looked better from outside. So what we'll do, we'll only ever watch this from the outside.
There it is.
Never from the inside. Well, you've got to keep it from the best angle possible. Oh dear. No, I was pleased with that. It was a nice flight as well. Nice long flight. I did think I was going to get some serious issues on the landing, but I was pleased with that. Didn't even use a third of the runway, I don't think.
Me either, to be honest.
No, that's quite good. Stay at home anyway, so not much has changed. Yeah, I kind of get that. I do get that with everybody. And I always say this, if it wasn't for the internet, guys, what would we do? What would we do? Right then. Okay, guys, so Empire was correct on his timing. It is now 4 minutes past 10. I apologise. Well, to be honest, I shouldn't really apologise, because we still managed to get a 2.5 hour streaming, which is what I normally do anyway.
Rates now.
Yeah, I'm going to come to them. Yeah, which I normally do anyway, so that's good. That is absolutely brilliant. So you're going to hear the landing rates from the boys, although I think I won that one anyway. But what would you expect?
There it is.
Okay, right. Go on then, Empire. Do your thing. I'll turn the volume up so they can hear you a little bit better as well. Do your thing, sir.
Just give me a second. I'm just taking a picture with Dev next to me and saving it to my desktop.
While you're doing them, I'll try and find a... Well, I'm at the opposite... Well, there's no...
Where's Discord going? In here. Right. Average sync rate. I got -473.
-778.
I won on that one.
Oh, just walk me there.
Max sync rate -673.
-788.
Whoa.
Wow, that's high. Max speed div 1.
0.
Seriously?
What?
Seriously, 0. Max speed diff 0.
Well, that's hacking, but GG on that one. Devix, you won on that one. Max sync rate div 106.
18.
Is it me, but he takes a long approaches to get those good results?
Well, you can't say that because, for God's sake, your landings are normally good anyway.
Yeah, and the last bit, touchdown, sink rate. Dev, it's yours.
You don't think no. Go on, carry on.
No, you go on, because you get about 800, minus 800 and something.
All right. Minus. You ready for this?
Yeah.
1, 4, 6.
146.
Yep.
114. 115. 115.
Hang on.
What?
Say them scores again. 1-1 what?
115.
And what did Dev get?
Minus 146.
Dev.
Yeah, but they take in mind. I'm flying the 737. Empire
Ton,
flying the
thank you
320.
very, very much for staying with us to see the landing anyway. It's better than nothing, isn't it? I thought the landing on that was quite good. I was kind of pleased with that myself, to be fair. Okay then, boys. They are deboarding. I've just clicked for deboarding, although I've probably not got this thing set up anyway. But it's all good. It's all good.
I think, all honestly, the only way you can get accurate results on these is if we all fly the same aircraft, really, because of the different landing styles of each type of jet.
Yeah, I kind of get what you mean, yeah.
So you're saying, Dev, you're going to use the A320 next time?
No, I'm saying you're going to use the 737.
He don't fly. He doesn't. I've noticed that really.
I do fly the A320.
No. I was going to go on to Empire. Empire doesn't really fly anything other than the Airbuses most of the time, though, do you?
No.
Empire.
Well, partly because I do enjoy flying Boeing, but it's just I'm used to the free, payware.
Yeah, I get
Where
it.
you
I'm
got
not.
a lot more, like every switches in this aircraft actually works.
Yeah.
Where the Boeing, what you guys in,
Not all the switches work,
yeah.
and I get that.
Unless I fly the 757.
Yeah, does the 757 not have all the operational switches in?
It does, but it's old and hasn't been updated and this.
And look, I totally understand it and I totally get it, which is where I need to be heading more than anything, to be fair.
But
Get what I mean.
I like to get into PMGs, but they're too much. They cost too much.
Yeah.
Cost too much, and they're at the top, especially the 747 PMGs.
I mean, I don't know if it'll ever come, but I really want a decent payware A380.
You can get them though.
There isn't a decent one at the moment.
So, okay, there's not much difference. The A380 is the Airbus anyway, isn't it? It's a similar cockpit.
Yeah.
So you would be okay with either a 21 or a 20, wouldn't you? To be fair.
Oh, yeah.
Because the layout's the same, if you get what I mean.
Even the A330 that they released.
Yeah. Because the layouts are very, very similar, which would be quite good. But I'm just thinking, I need to do more Airbus then, don't I, to start with? Oh, who's this lady coming off? She's got some swagger. Woo!
Excuse me.
Telling you now, for an AI, she's got some swagger on her. Woo! She's just come back from the Canary Islands, I think.
Wow.
Wow! Oh my God!
I like the way you
Oh,
changed
but
to a
if
good-looking
you
woman.
knew what sort of remarks her pilot was going to come out with, she'd never got on that plane.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Right, okay then, guys. That is it for us. I've really enjoyed it tonight. Conversation was great. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Two of my moderators, guys. So, as you appear in Discordio, we will say, I think Devex always first. Devex, would you like to say good night to the guys?
Good night to the guys.
And Empire, thank you very much for setting the flight up. It's you know what? I like GSX, what they've done with it. I do like it. I think they've done a good job of it now. It works a lot better than it used to, and it's nice that you can see the actual people coming off the plane. I think that's quite good. So, guys, thank you very, very much, and I will be on tomorrow. I don't think I'll be on in the day. If I am on in the day, I'm going to do Journey of Life. If I'm not on in the day, I will do Journey of Life in the evening. But other than that, thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. And guys, yet again, I say this to you all. First of all, I'm going to close Discord. Guys, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See ya. Now, I will close the stream by saying, everybody, please stay safe. Adhere to the rules that are out there. And guess what? We are all going to get through this pandemic as soon as we can. Guys, you have been watching the 50 Plus Gamer with the 50 Plus Squad. I will speak to you guys very soon.
The 50 Plus Gamer Squad. 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 The 50 Plus Gamer Squad.
You ready?
The 50 plus gamers. 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 The 50 plus gamers.